So if your boss showed up at work tomorrow with a camera and said to you, hey, I need you to explain everything that you do for your job. We're going to put it on our company website. You'd probably say yes to that and with very little hesitation. But if I said to you, hey, record a course doing the same exact thing and go sell it online, all of a sudden you'd freeze up like a deer in headlights. You're stuck. You can't do it. You have imposter syndrome. This has nothing to do with your skill level. This is simply a change in environment. It's an environment problem. I had a guy tell me just a couple of days ago, he told me, I'm not qualified to make an online course. I was like, what are you talking about? This man literally had 20 years of experience in law enforcement. Like his job, he gets paid to help people with public safety. And I said the same thing to him. I said, if your sheriff walked in tomorrow and said, hey guys, we're going to be recording you and asking you a bunch of questions about safety, about civilian safety, would you be able to handle that? He didn't even hesitate. I didn't even get the words out of my mouth. He says, of course I could, no problem. I do that all the day. I could do that. I can do that in my sleep. And I said, exactly. This has nothing to do with your ability. You have simply just changed your environment, right? Like when you're working your job, you're in your uniform, you're confident, like you're in your zone, you're around your people, you're doing what you always do. It's easy for you. But the second you get out of that environment and you step into your living room and you grab an iPhone and you go to record the thing that you know about, all of a sudden you're not qualified. You have imposter syndrome and you don't know what you're doing. And this is very common. But I just want to paint this picture for you is that you're already doing it. If you've ever felt unqualified, right, to teach something that you've learned, that you know how to do from your job that you're getting paid for, or something else that you've been able to achieve in your life, you've solved your own problem and you know you can talk about it. Maybe you've helped other people that not online, right? You've helped other people in real life solve the same problem that you solve. The second you take it to the online world, it's literally a whole new world for you. And you come up with all of these reasons why you can't do it. And you tell yourself, I'm not qualified. I can't do it. No one would ever buy from me. And it's simply not true. You just have to get over the fear of the new environment. I look at this as good news because I do hear this a lot. And if this is making sense to you, then you know that it's just simply stepping into a different world. And instead of thinking that you're trying to coach somebody, like a new client, maybe just think like, hey, I'm just talking to a coworker. I'm looking at a coworker here and I'm trying to help them. That might help set your mind at ease and step into this new world. And one example that really might help you, I'll actually give you two, which is you see this a lot like in professional sports too, where you'll hear about professional golfers that are practicing. They're on the warm-up range. They're getting ready to go play the round of golf, and they have a really good warm-up session. And then they get onto the course, different environment, right? People are watching them. They're being filmed. There's pressure. They're competing against other people, and they don't do as well. That is a perfect example of a different environment. The skill is still there. They're just not performing because they're in their head, right? They're in their head. Same with baseball. Like the guys could have a good warm-up session. They could be really, lights out in the batting cages, and then they can go and get up to plate for in real life in the game itself. Same thing. Fans in the crowd under the lights. They're playing. People are watching them. They're being filmed. They strike out. So it's just getting over that new setting and that new environment and believing like, I'm just in a different place here, but my skill level is still the same. I know how to do this. And it's just a matter of building up that confidence and understanding that I've been doing this for a very, very long time, especially if some of you have had jobs for a long time. You've been in the same industry for 10, 15, 20 years. It's like there's no lack of skill here. It's just a new lane for you. And you just got to get used to that lane. Something that I had to do as well. I was in sales. I worked in a sales job for 25 years, 17 years with the same company. When it came time for me to enter the online world, talking about the stuff that I already knew how to do, which was, the sales process itself, I was nervous. I was scared. I knew what I was doing, but I was just scared to present myself online, on the internet. And I totally get it. Now you can't shut me up. In the beginning, I was scared. It was just simply because I was doing it in a different setting. Even though I had stood in front of rooms, on stages, live in front of lots of people. But the second it became like behind my iPhone, or I was going to publish something on the internet, it was a different world. And I was like, I can't do this. I'm not good enough for this. And that is the thing that you have to work through. That is the thing that you have to move forward in spite of having that fear. Because look, those fears never go away. I still get a little nervous when I'm posting something online, but not nearly as I did in the beginning. Like, it never stops me. It's just, okay, I want to make sure that this is really, really great. That's it. You just need to get used to the new environment. And look, if you need help with a business idea, I want to invite you to download my free Skill to Business formula. Over 5,000 people have downloaded it. It will help you in under 15 minutes come up with business ideas based on the skills that you already have, whether it's from your 9-to-5 job, a skill or hobby that you have that you've thought about starting a business for, or a life transformation that you went through that you could potentially help other people and get paid for it. Download it. It's free. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.